What's good, YouTube? And we back again, following up on some more information about Lil Durk. This right here is Unmasking the Informant, voice of the streets to face of the indictment. Let's see what that is.
Everybody wins when the family feels.
I claim to get a name, that shit be hot. The last time this war was this big was B.I.G. and Pop.
Oh, I want to say this though. I done put up several videos and shorts about stuff with the Lil Durk thing, and YouTube is actively making sure only certain bloggers and you know what I'm saying, vloggers can get views off of this. My last video with Big Meech just did about 6,000-7,000 views, and now I'm putting up videos with the Lil Durk shit, which is the hottest topic on the internet, and I'm only getting 5 views, 0 views. So YouTube, man, y'all need to stop picking sides, and y'all need to stop gating on our views.
Well, you get triggered by the
beat this little ass, man. What are you
get
talking
triggered
about?
by the slide for Vaughn comments. I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me.
They be on my page like Slap for Vaughn, I know they trolling me.
By the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, when them artists put it out there like that, bloggers is doing their job by asking these type of questions. But it also still, you know, in the name of truth teller, it seems very policey. Police ass activity. That's why when we do our interviews over here, we gonna do them a lot different. You know what I'm saying?
For some reason, I just don't see the comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
Could be the water.
You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. Shit. That's what we all here for, to find out why they chilled out on them slide for Vaughn comments. We don't see no slides and emojis no more. What's going on?
Yeah, though. We different in Iraq.
Fam, as I'm catching these updates, checking out indictments, looking through old interviews, I'm saying to myself, in the last 2 years, people involved with this case directly or indirectly has been having run-ins with the feds, which we'll later discuss. But out the gate, that's one huge problem, especially when you're trying to depict who cooperating. Because what we do know, we hearing more about a person who's not in no paperwork being the alleged informant, instead of what's put.
You know what's really so messed up about informing? You know, and I'm sure it's levels to everything in life. But when you at this level as far as informing on somebody who really love you, that betrayal, that stab in the back, that shit just seems so much more hurtful and hateful. You know what I'm saying?
Put in front of our face. And today in part 3, we're gonna stick to what we do best, fam, and that's present the facts. We also gonna check out some responses in this video. And now that we know Lil Durk is co-conspirator number 1, we're gonna go over his indictment and what the feds is claiming him for hire. But I want y'all to know this, fam. I'm dying to know you guys' thoughts at the conclusion. Man, I believe in a coincidence, but it ain't that many coincidences in the world that make everything line up like it wasn't planned. You even got the news just now putting out the day after Lil Durk get arrested that the reason all this started, King Von losing his life, his alleged killer charges has been dropped, which we'll later discuss as well.
Yeah, his killer charges was dropped because I'm confused how niggas is claiming a body, but then the news is saying the police did it. So like, I don't know. We got hear what's going on.
But before we run down on part 3, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And with that being said, I have already liked. You know I'm gonna comment, and you know I already subscribed. And I gotta light this mullen up, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna get right into it. This is called Runts Mullen. And we'll get right to it though.
Jump right to it. Now check this out. According to Lil Durk indictment, fam, in 24 hours after knowing his alleged enemy from rapping, of course, the situation with King Von, who some say the police is the real ones who did it, not Lil Tim. But Lord Durk didn't think about his kids, his fans, his family, his newfound wealth. He decided to throw all that away, to take a risk, to travel across the map, to try to put $1 million on his enemy in a state where, for such crime, you can get the jail.
$1 million. If y'all ever heard what Brick Baby said, none of my youngers will jump out in broad daylight in Beverly Hills and crash out on cuz. If y'all heard him say that shit, $1 million, nigga? Nigga? $1 million, nigga? Nah, let me stop.
Which is the state of California, which is shocking to me. Cause fam, even for myself, I came a long way. And God has blessed me tremendously, coming from Northeast DC. And if you talking about killing somebody or illegal activities around me at this point, that'll be your last time around me. I'm an automatic.
Yeah, Mo. Hey, I knew I was fucking with bruh for a reason. I ain't even know he was from the city, man. Shout out to bruh, man. He texts like he went. He be typing this shit like he went to PR Hearst with our ass. So yeah, I can believe he from DC. But shout out to Family TV. Fuck yeah, Mo.
Automatically think you the police. Now imagine having the access, resources, and funding of such artists like Lord Durk. You would think that's his thought process. Or maybe not. Fam, part 3 should start off with Brick Baby. Briefly talked about in part 1 and part 2. Rolling 60s from Los Angeles, California, who used to hang with Durk since the early 2010s.
Hey, I'm still boosted to find out bro from DC, man. Shout out to the Family TV. That is awesome, Slim. Yeah.
Even did a song with him 8 years ago called Chick for Your Chick.
I got a thought for your thought. I got a drum for the Glock. I got some wings.
This them play fighting in the studio around 2015. This a man who you will later see in the response less than 24 hours ago has seemed to embrace being the center of attention lately. This is also a man who earlier this year went to his social media to tell his fans that the feds watching after a segment was put out from his co-worker on the No Jumper podcast.
Hey man, them niggas at No Jumper slimy as shit. Hey look family, I see you going up in this motherfucking YouTube shit. Do not fuck with No Jumper on them, bro. If you need some niggas that's gonna go with you, hit me up. I'ma ride with you. We can fly out that bitch together. Do not fuck with them, bro. You see how they be backdooring each other? They talk shit to each other. They put out little videos on each other. They fucked up at No Jumper, in my opinion. I don't know them professionally, never met them. But from what I see on YouTube, hell nah. Why you gonna put out this shit and you be sitting right beside a nigga, Eric?
Cause what made your punk go post a video of me, nigga, do content of me and Quando Rondo, nigga, on the dead homies with all that I got going on right now. All that you shit nigga going through, cuz nigga supposed to be my partner and running content on some murder shit?
On some, hey, that's some whole throw you under the bus, backdoor shit for content. We don't get
put a nigga in the middle, like, come on, gang, like, nigga, now when a nigga, listen, run that content one more time, nigga, Kill Squad gonna be in the streets on you. You gonna be the first motherfucking example, nigga.
Man, hold on, let me rewind that. How that shit.
Hood. Middle, like, come on, gang, like, nigga, now when a nigga, listen, run that content one more time, nigga, Kill Squad gonna be in the streets on
Man, yeah, he pissed bro off. Bro smart enough to know better than to make threats like that. That shit will get seen as terroristic threats of violence, and your ass can't go to jail for that shit.
you gonna be the first motherfucking example, nigga. Hood. Nigga, I'ma holler at you when I get back to LA too. Ass Flacco, cuz.
And the video he was referencing to happened to be a detailed interview about the reason Lord Durk is arrested right now. The shooting at the local gas station in LA that left the life of Quando Rondo cousin, Lil Pap, deceased. May he rest in peace. But recently, it seemed like that pressure he once had on his shoulders has disappeared. But Brick Baby not new to law enforcement. Just a year prior in 2023, Brick Baby, whose real name is Brandon Hardaway, was arrested after a fight broke out at a party in Los Angeles. He allegedly pulled out a gun and fired it at someone during a fight. June of 2023, he was released on a $35,000 bail, received with mixed emotions.
The building.
Oh, I know, man. Hold on, though. I thought LA niggas be on serious knuckle game. How you gonna get into a fight that wanna shoot? You supposed to be like, You know what I'm saying?
Man,
How you feeling?
oh man, should I put on these headphones? I'm feeling great though.
If you want to, you can, but it's all good either way.
Yeah, I'm feeling great. You know, just sitting here fresh out this motherfucker, man. You know, trying to turn back up.
Hell yeah.
But just like him believing that the feds was on his back in 2024, this case, according to his recent antics and his responses, has been lifted off his shoulders as well. Now, let's go back a year before the 2023 shoot. In 2022, Brick Baby made some questionable statements involving the demise of Lil Pat in his backyard, LA. From the outside looking in, it seemed he was putting himself in the mix.
It don't seem like he put himself in the mix. The way they try to politic shit out there make it seem like he was in the mix because of all the check-in shit, check in with this squad, check in with that squad, and then the squad the nigga checked in with is connected to the niggas that's trying to kill him. He ain't even have to put himself in that. We could just put that together, just A plus B equals C type shit.
Let's go over how. Now the obvious was that him and Quando Rondo is both allegedly from the same gang, Crips, rolling 60s. But it seemed Brick Baby loyalty wasn't towards his gang, at least to Quando Rondo. It was allegedly towards Durk, and he showed it. You see, right after Lil Pap lost his life in a now deleted picture, Brick Baby posted a picture of him and Lil Durk and a lot of money. Fans assumed he was signed to Lil Durk, but people close to the situation felt that was a reward for.
Hey, listen to this, right? Guilty by association is so powerful, and I done seen this in the streets myself. If the person you with is known for having a lot of money or have a lot of more money than you, no matter how much money you got, people gonna always assume it's their money, or you got that money because of that person.
For Brick Baby for assisting Lord Durk, allegedly. How do the family TV know this? He talked about it when they asked on his Cam Capone interview. That interview segment had a little over 30,000 views. Check it out.
All right, Brick Baby, how's it going?
What's going on, baby? Good to meet you again. You know me.
Yeah, man, glad to have you back, man. You know, the fans really liked you, man. Loved your interview, man. Loved your take on things, man.
Yeah, I'm like when I say it don't get disputed, so you know what I'm saying, they can take facts from me. The streets can take facts from me, you know.
That's what it is. Definitely, man.
That ain't what the fuck.
Well, you know, man, I seen some rumors.
They used this same video in court right before they play some damage and shit and say, yeah, your honor, as you can see right here, he admits that what he says is all facts and that the streets doesn't have to question him, and then play some shit like that shit you said about not having to slide for Vaughn type shit because of Ace. You know what I'm saying?
About you now, I don't know if they were true. You didn't really weigh in on them, I don't think. But, you know, I know you have a real close relationship with Durk.
Yeah.
And then there was the rumors about you signing to OTF. Is there anything to that?
Nah, man, it ain't nothing to it. I mean, it's OTF. We got some shit in the works, but it ain't no locked in type situation. They just see me on the gram with a gang of money and just think that it's that. But you know what I'm saying? We got music coming. We just filling out the fields right now. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's time to lock in, everybody gonna lock in.
How'd you link up with Durk?
Me and Durk met through DJ Bands. DJ Bands used to always be in the trenches with me.
Damn, I heard, who the fuck was DJ Band's DJ? Damn. Let me think on
Me and Pee Wee Longway, so like right around Lobby Runners and all that early on. So when Bands and Durk started coming to LA, I kind of linked with them, and shit, it's been together since then. Like we was kicking it in LA, and shit, I started coming to Chicago, and we just started linking in, like, you know, like family, you know, like people that's kind of like alike, you know what I'm saying? Like
only the family, nigga, we get it.
Like birds of a feather flock together. We the same type of nigga. To me, I don't know.
No, that's what's up.
No, I'm just saying, you know, I don't know, other people might have other, but to me and him the same type of person. That's why we get along so well. Like it was at a point.
So basically, he's saying is he the leader of the Roller 60s in Atlanta. Him and Pee Wee started that, from what I've picked up from interviews from him. So if he's saying him and Lil Durk the same type of person, basically he's saying Lil Durk is the leader of, and all this shit gonna get brought up in court for sure.
Point to where I was talking to him more than bands, cause we got more shit in common. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as growing up gangbanging and shit. But bands, that's my dog. Always put him first.
Durk beat his case. Well, he didn't beat his case, but it got dismissed. So that's like, you know.
I'm gonna say this, Durk, in my opinion, from what we've seen over the years from hip hop, he will eventually wind up beating this case, because we saw the same thing with Boosie, files the hitman and the murder for hire and facing the death penalty, sat in jail, and he came home. I think Durk will eventually beat this case and do the same thing.
No, I know he got to be
Free the
feeling really
shooters.
good about that shit.
Free the shooters, man. Respect the shooter, man. I'm all about every situation different. Like all that killing innocent kids and all that shit. Listen, man. Respect the man that's gonna up it and blow it and know the situation behind it, man. I just respect, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. I don't know what happened that night. It's the case over with. So whatever happened that night, man, nigga know not to play with him no more.
Now you had to be close to the situation to notice that during that same time, NBA YoungBoy allegedly signed or vouched.
Yeah. And look, these niggas got money. They is moving that money around, making these niggas chess pieces. Alright, cool. We getting ready to go ahead. If you pay attention to when this shit happened, and everybody had to choose sides, who was gonna be with YoungBoy, who was gonna be with Durk, niggas started getting a little bit of extra money that was fucking with Durk, but it was like they was kind of pinning them niggas in to like they couldn't move around. It was eventually gonna happen. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
youngins in California. Now on top of that, Brick Baby decided to send a message to Quando Rondo saying he ain't allegedly 60s no more, while on the No Jumper podcast.
You claiming shit, you ain't providing for this shit, come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas like Quando Rondo.
You're not with him.
Boy, stop.
Yeah, why would a nigga not think they had something to do with that shit? Look how big you was. Oh yeah, it's niggas that wanna reach out now. Quando Rondo, I'ma just say his name now that the shit getting hot on them. They wanna reach out. Y'all made it seem like y'all had something to do with this shit. And that could all be a part of the plot. If we making it look like we got something to do with it, when y'all do whatever y'all gotta do, then the tension will be on us while y'all skate away free type shit. Same thing with the Julio Fulio case.
What is it?
Boy,
Explain.
stop it. Understand? Like, don't come to the 60s and want to provide now that bro that boy your ass. You get what I'm saying? Like we ain't doing that
Yeah.
at all. We not doing none of that.
Well, that's gotta be weird for you because you fuck with Durk so much.
It ain't weird for me.
Yeah.
It ain't weird for me at all. Understand? You know what I'm saying? You're not from rolling 60s.
Oh, really?
You're not from nigga LA rolling 60s. You're not from rolling 60s, nigga.
Right.
On the hood, we didn't make that call.
But
you didn't put that on the board like you finna make this play.
With NBA
Exactly. So what? You know what? He said it.
YoungBoy responded none of that post. Wait till I start talking with a laughing emoji. Then on 8/30/2022, Brick Baby quote, I guess NBA YoungBoy want that same treatment with the laughing emoji. But that wasn't it, showcasing his involvement. Brick Baby also quoted that no one could say, or Lord Durk fans rather, that he didn't slap for Vaughn no more. Check it out.
Slap for Vaughn,
Ain't
right?
nobody.
Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
This right here is going to be prime front and center when this shit go to court on mothers. Watch what I'm telling you.
Why? Oh yeah, because of no. Like
They
who
say
died?
you can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Or who?
How that-
Nah, because Lil Pop.
Oh.
So the thing about this is, if y'all watch King AK-47, go check him out. He pointed out the fact that all of these murders from the guy who killed D-Thing, FBG Cash, this murder, and a couple other ones all had a lot of similarities, and that Lil Durk will probably get charged with these too. So we gotta watch for that.
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more. That's the new term, like no more Sly for Vaughn.
Because of Lil Pop. Now, after that incident, though,
Oh yeah,
Sly for Vaughn,
Ain't
right?
nobody.
Also, it was noted how strange Brick Baby was acting when he heard on live stream that Lil Durk was arrested by the feds.
Vegas and they just all over the floor with numbers and shit to call. That's that new shit.
Wait, they got charged by the feds?
Nothing like it pops up.
Let's go real quick. Hey, good luck.
They got charged by the feds.
I need to get rid of them.
Hey, Omani, you're the man, but I really appreciate meeting you. I really appreciate meeting you.
Players. Come on, let's
My man.
Back in the day. Right.
Now, Brick Baby went on a 10-minute rant about all this. I'm gonna play at the end of this video, but we got some more work to do. So fam, I had to say all that so you guys understand why.
Man, look, them phones is crunchy than a bitch, Slim. That's why he was asking that, because even if he didn't have nothing to do with it, he fuck around could be accessory after the fact, because if they talked about it on the phone in any type of way.
Fans, and even according to Brick Baby, OTF members believe he is co-conspirator number 4 in the indictment against Lord Durk, which we'll later go over. But first, let's briefly talk about Quando Rondo. Speaking of perfect timing, less than 24 hours of me making this video, Quando Rondo went to his Instagram post to say the following. We didn't get into the music industry to make it just to stay caught up in this street shit. We all have families and communities counting on us. It's time to leave all that behind. We already lost so much, and it's heavy on my heart to forgive anyone I had issues with in the past.
And that boy he's still trying to wave that white flag. I'm gonna tell you why. Just cause Durk locked up don't mean that money locked up or them hitters locked up. Don't mean niggas wasn't paid already. You seen niggas get paid for duck shit, and they had to get duck no matter where they caught them at. You know what I'm saying? They took the money already.
It's all love from me, praying for everyone. Speaking of another coincidence, Quando Rondo ended up dropping a song and video the same day Lord Durk would get arrested, and the track title, Life Goes On.
Real, not for once, don't you think that it isn't, because when you dead in prison, that I miss you.
Now as mentioned, just like Brick Baby, Quando Rondo is allegedly rolling 60's crip. That's not it. Just like Brick Baby, Quando Rondo is also a man who was dealing with the feds for the last 2 years. Alleging he was a gang leader, but
Yeah, and what he's saying is, see, we don't know if they was trying to slide back in any type of way on Rondo's side, right? Trap Lil Ross. That's an idea for you so I can review that shit. You know what I'm saying? But basically he like, look, I ain't gonna say nothing on y'all. All is forgiven. Y'all don't say nothing on my situation. We ain't no gang. Y'all ain't no gang. Let's try to, you know what I'm saying, play nice right now.
out the gate his case was sealed, even when I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention on day one. But this may be the first. Myself personally, I never saw or heard of this done ever. The feds gave him probation out the gate. And let's be real, fam. 2 + 2 = 4. You know, while in custody, at some point in time, Quando Rondo was asked about the demise of his cousin, Lord Pat.
Juan Bowman, also known as Quando Rondo, agreed to plead guilty today. It's in connection with the federal drug trafficking investigation. Bowman is scheduled to enter a plea to a lesser included offense. He is accused of being part of a conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute controlled substances like meth, fentanyl, cocaine, and marijuana. WJCL 22 News spoke to the rapper after his plea deal.
Don't give up, because you never know what life will throw at you. Life will throw you a Jesus, God. In other words, God, you could be walking in the rain today and tomorrow, by the snap of a finger, God will have you walking through sunshine. So never give up.
For sure.
That's something that I want to leave off with the whole wide world. Well, thank you.
A motion to remain on pretrial release has been filed under seal.
And on top of that, he went on a popular platform, Vlad TV, and gave this answer.
Pep, he actually died in your arms.
That happening to my right hand, man.
Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know that's how it's supposed to be.
My beef is...
Yeah, and then the reason why he got trolled so hard, again, he got trolled so hard because of the way him and his squad trolled Von personally.
It's really mainly in the music industry. You coulda did this, he coulda did this, your little partner coulda did this. This the only thing about this life, my nigga. Ain't no rules. I might feel like I ain't shooting at that man hoe just cause I see her right here. You might feel like that. Bet bro, you gotta live by no rules. Niggas commit an ass of crimes and wait till they go to jail to start praying. I ain't got no beef with nobody.
They said that you were the intended target in that situation.
All that shit was cap. Nobody know what the really going on, bro.
See what I'm saying? It's rumors of Lil Pab was out there and got some bricks and didn't pay the people, and then it's, man, fuck all that. Them niggas is indicted. He's still trying to play by street rules and keep niggas' name out his mouth, which I understand, but on the same hand, it's already known.
Now, we get the Lord Durk, fam. The voice, who, according to the feds, is now in the face of this indictment. And OTF, who also, according to the feds, is not just a rap label. United States of America versus Durk Banks, aka Lord Durk, aka Mufasa, Abdul Malik. Let's go over his 11-page indictment. Now fam, I want to point something out. Lord Durk had a show in Chicago on the 20th in the United Center. At that time, he was a wanted man, because on October 17, 2024, according to page 4 of his indictment, a grand jury sitting in Central District of California returned an indictment charging 5 co-conspirators: Kevion Grant, DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, and Issa Houston. Banks, as highlighted, aka Lord Durk, is identified as co-conspirator 1 in the indictment. Page 4 go on and say that they believe Lord Durk ordered TB's murder.
So there we have it. Everybody was trying to see who co-conspirator 1 was. Co-conspirator 1 is Little Durk.
And that the hitmen used Lord Durk and OTF related finances to carry out the murder. Now before we continue, fam, remember what we talked about? The guy they accusing of being one of the informants, years of wiretap. They only got 3 days in this indictment, and it was
6 years of wiretap, man. This
was detailed, so it was somebody that was close.
This Little Durk shit could bust open so many other cases in Chicago murders, so many other cases in hip hop shit that don't even have to do with murders. Could be drugs, anything. Could be Diddy party shit in there. You never know. What the fuck? 6 years worth of wiretaps? What the fuck the nigga done said over 6 years?
Close to OTF, but wasn't that close. At least one of the witnesses. Now as you see what's highlighted, fam, Lord Durk and flight records show that an OTF member and close associate of Banks, co-conspirator 3, coordinated and paid for Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and another OTF member, co-conspirator 2, to travel from Chicago to California on the day before the murder, August 18th, 2022. Now based on our coverage of part 2, we believe to travel from
It say, around the time that co-conspirator 3 purchased co-conspirators flights to California, iCloud records show that a phone number associated with Banks text co-conspirators, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with sick me." And that's exactly what the fuck they did. The nigga told them not to book no flights involved with him. Not only did they book the flights involved with names attached to him, they used the fucking car attached to OTF.
From Chicago to California on the day before the murder, August 18th, 2022. Now, based on our coverage of part 2, we believe co-conspirator is Vonnie. They go on and say that Vonnie paid for the flights using credit cards linked to Lord Durk and OTF.
So that's Vonnie. I thought they were saying Varney, like the dude in the wheelchair. Cool.
Co-conspirator 3, allegedly aka Vonnie, purchased the co-conspirator's flight to California. iCloud records show that a phone number associated with Lord Durk texts Vonnie, quote, "Don't book no flights under no name involved with me." Now in part 2, reading Vonnie indictment, we knew that he traveled via jet according to the feds. But now we know in Lord Durk indictment, according to the feds, he was on that jet with Vonnie. And as mentioned in part 2, we all know by now that Vonnie purchased the ski mask later that day for the shooters. And now
then they went to like, these niggas got too much money. But I would have took my ass to the low budgetest gas station, neighborhood tobacco store and bought them ski masks. I'd have had an unk going there and buying. Ain't no motherfucking way I was going to buy some ski masks where they could track me down. How many ski masks sold worldwide and y'all track these 3 down?
they also paid for the co-conspirator's hotel room using a credit card in Banks' name. Now fam, according to page 5 of this indictment, that information on Lord Durk trying to out-trick
Why you ain't get these niggas cash? Why is you paying for it? Man, niggas is
the
retarded.
feds is true. That means no bond if it ever was one. When Lord Durk found out that federal law enforcement picked up all 5 members in Chicago, the FBI learned that Lord Durk had booked at least 3 international flights scheduled to leave the United States on the same date.
Man, that boy tried to play, he tried to play which card with they ass. Hey, you got money to do some shit like that, do it. You know what I'm saying? I bet you wish he still had Durkio Perkio ass, his little clone around. Would have sent his ass to the airport while I got on a train or something.
When Banks arrived at one of the department airports, he was arrested by law enforcement personnel. Now check this out. On the bottom of page 5, they talk about how Lord Durk has attempted to publicly distance himself from suspected gang and or criminal activity.
Hey, why Howard University always tied into some motherfucking... Boy, Howard University do not be, they get their hands dirty. That's what it look like, you feel me?
Lord Durk launching the Durk Banks Scholarship Fund at Howard University with Amazon, and that was on April 14th, 2023. But then he did the rapper Lord Durk turn to therapy to cope with tragedies, and that was on May 29th, 2023. Lord Durk also quotes, he ain't a felon no more after the criminal record is cleared. Quote, everyone should get a second chance. That was done on September 20th.
Wow. Criminal record cleared before this come out. That's a different looking cloak. That means he ain't got no... Oh, shit. I don't know. I said it, yo. I said it.
2024. I guess the Fed said that was it. But fam, I want to point out something at the very bottom of page 5. Now, this wasn't a keynote in Vonnie's indictment. But for Lord Durk's, it was quoted, as described above in footnote 1, due to significant concerns about witness safety, the affidavit does not provide the identity of these witnesses.
And that's because the guy who wore the wire baby mother was killed, and they tried to say when Durk found out he was wearing a wire that his baby mother was killed, and they think Durk, had something to do with it. But this the thing, it might explain why a lot of people that was around Durk, Bezu and all them type people, fell off from Durk. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can be too tyrannical, too drunk with power, and it'll scare the people around you.
Now fam, on page 7 I want to point out as highlighted, the day before SR's murder, OTF members learned of the location of Quando Rondo from a long-time OTF affiliate, co-conspirator 4. After OTF members learned this, the following men took a one-way flight from Chicago to San Diego. Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and co-conspirator 2. The one-way ticket to San Diego was purchased using an American Express credit card, ended in 2039, and in the name of co-conspirator 3, who was also associated with OTF.
Man, them niggas left a breadcrumb. Like they was trying to find their way home. They left a breadcrumb trail all the way back to theyself, man.
OTF and Banks. Also, the feds allege when Lord Durk sent that quote, don't book no flights under no names associated with him, they believe, based on Apple records, a number ending in 9595 believed to be associated with Lord Durk sent that message. Now at the end of that page, they give facts associating this number with Lord Durk, including co-conspirator 3 and Grant, saving this number with contact's name associated with Lord Durk. Lord Durk also, according to the feds, self-identifying using this number in a February 2022 text message.
That person in Florida, I'm telling you, Durk and them was fucking with, you know what I'm saying? They was fucking with Ace and them. I know Vaughn was fucking with Ace and them hard, so you never know, man.
To an individual in Florida.
That's why I say it's more stuff to be bought into because of that phone. With them having that phone and with them having that wiretap, you know what I'm saying, the person that they talk about that's unrelated to this investigation might be already in another investigation, man.
Related to this investigation. And let's be real, fam. Based on just those facts, we don't know if that's Lord Durk or somebody trying to be Lord Durk. To say it's 2024 and 2 years ago is the only time you found me identifying myself as the owner of this phone in one text message. Now on page 8, we find out more details of these credit cards. where they from, and Durk label. On the Feds claim, credit cards ended in 2039 and 1015 were issued under an account belonging to Away and Astronaut Sounds, LLC. Now, Ola Ali stands for Away, who at that time, according to the Feds, was Lord Durk's manager. Georgia's Secretary and State Online Corporation records show that Astronaut Sounds, LLC was initially registered by Away in 2017, but in 2021, a new manager and Lord Durk was added to the business. The bank records also show that the Astronaut Sounds American Express account had 4 credit cards issued to 4 individuals: Lord Durk, co-conspirator 3, Bank's father, aka Big Durk, and Away, his manager. They also mentioned that according to the private airplane company, Lord Durk and Grant, as we mentioned, flew on the same airplane from Los Angeles to Miami on August 16, 2022. Also, back to LA on August 18, 2022, the day before SR's murder. Records from the rental property show that Bank's manager 08 rented a house in California.
And that's why you gotta watch the people around you, because at the end of the day, whoever was around Quando Rondo, somebody had to be giving up that information for niggas to be flying where he's getting ready to go before he get there and set some whole shit up, because that's what it's starting to seem like to me. It's starting to seem really premeditated.
From July 1st to October 1st, 2022. The feds say, according to a video footage from August 18, 2022 podcast, shows the host of the podcast with Lord Durk, where Durk appears to be inside the house. Now, the interview that the feds was talking about is the interview that he did on DJ Academic's podcast. It's crazy to think that Lord Durk immediately did the podcast after in California, and DJ Academics knows this already. I mean, it ain't his fault.
Hey, you ain't see Academic's face? He know he was asking a question and playing with fire. Them niggas is sitting there turned up still from what they just done, and you sitting here asking me these wild ass questions. Watch Academic's face when he asked the question.
He just doing his job, but it does put Lord Durk's questions in perspective. Check out a clip.
Okay. When he was arguing with somebody afterwards, but this was before. Like, it was recently. Where we was at? We was on Future Tour. They were like, the baby here. Ask him yourself. Call him. I put him in a room. Like, no, come here. I was like, check it out, Brady. I'm like, look, that small shit, that little shit. Let's get to the money. Like, you see what they trying to do to you. You see what they trying to. We don't have no beef. We don't have, like, why? Yeah. I don't give a fuck because you did some album with that man.
Hey, look. Don't you believe that shit? Durk was steaming hot.
That shit sold how much? It's what I'm saying. This shit about
sales.
sales.
Hearing it like that, then. So you don't care if like a rapper collaborates with him.
He ain't say that. Durk and them living in Atlanta and being out of Chicago, even though they was out Atlanta turning up, Atlanta still belongs to Atlanta niggas. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel a type of way, but not enough for me to get into some street shit when I already got Vaughn out here smashing y'all niggas in Atlanta. So it's like, do I want the whole Atlanta to hate me? Nah, I need some type of connection to the Atlanta streets. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck. I just ain't gonna fuck with you no more. Cause it's death behind it.
So you wouldn't fuck with the baby no more?
With the baby?
Yeah.
See, the baby situation was a little different because we chopped it up before.
Okay.
It went there. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So when we chopped it up, in the DM, it was more so like we already handled it.
And that's some backdoor ass shit. Ain't no way you finna chop it up with the nigga that's trying to kill me, cause my homies done smoked one of his homies and then gonna come and shoot a video with me with my location. Fuck no, that's backdoor activities.
Then when I seen them again, it was just like
yeah.
You good. It's like we don't have a problem with nobody, man. We don't want to smoke with nobody. I don't want no problem with nobody.
Okay, I'm giving, and by the way, I know the YoungBoy fans to be wild. I'm not representing his opinion. I'm telling you what I think his opinion is. I think that because of that incident, which was very unfortunate at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Man,
it's changed everybody's lives irreparably.
Hold on, y'all. Watch this. I'm not too tough on the gang politics, but I think him having that blue hat on and turned to the back a certain way, I thinking that might be some gang shit, and it might be some Crip shit. Then he got the D thing on there right there. Man, Durk was letting y'all know what he was doing, man.
I think that because of that incident, which was very unfortunate at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, it's changed everybody's lives irreparably.
Yeah, that shit like when a real gang, you know what I mean? When a real gangster get took out by.
Now lastly, in Lord Durk's indictment, the feds detail how he tried to trick him, as we mentioned, booking 3 international flights. The FBI received notifications from U.S. Customs on the day Lord Durk was arrested that he booked 2 international flights one way from Miami to Dubai and one from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland. As mentioned, Durk didn't board either.
That boy said he was going anywhere that don't cooperate with sending his ass back to America.
Around 6:40 that day, FBI received notification that Lord Durk had booked a passenger on a private plane departing Miami, destined for Italy, scheduled to depart at around 9 p.m. At around 8 p.m., Lord Durk was arrested by law enforcement in the vicinity of the departing airport. Now that was it for this indictment. Now, as mentioned earlier in the interview, Brick Baby had something to say about all this. We didn't even know that people was questioning him for even Pee Wee Longway indictment, and even
I been said that, but you know, people was on the short talking they shit.
Even members of OTF, according to his own mouth, was coming at him. Check it out.
Trophies. You niggas not trophies. You niggas ain't that. You know you a trophy when you break the internet. You ain't even said that, nigga. Come on, man. It's the brick, not the truth.
Hey, it's infamy and it's fame. You could be famous all over the internet for breaking the internet without saying nothing and getting paid for it, and had adoration from people and admiration and things. Or you could be infamous, not getting paid for it, and walking around with that tag on your name for the rest of your life.
Trick. Who they wanna be, man. Pleasure to meet you, man. You know what I'm saying? They been trying to beat you, man, but they can't, man. It's the brick. Nigga, oh, upper echelon, nigga. Oh, the
What is he talking
household
about?
name. 50 states. And wood. Come on, man. They talk about the brick this, the brick that, nigga. All you niggas calling my phone and all that, nigga. Nigga put insight on what's going on. You gotta admit that little nigga y'all went to high school with, man. You know what I'm saying? Turned out to be a handsome.
Nah, man, you was about to say superstar. Your ass ain't no superstar.
Some debonair player, man. You understand me? The whole world gotta tap in on this pimping, man. You understand me? But free the guys, though, man. Keep my. I just wanna know why a nigga hate me so much, though.
Why they hate you, Brick?
Why do it? You know what I mean? It's like, who the first person I told on? I'm an Eric Holder lover. I'm not Eric's homeboy.
Then they say you told on Pee Wee.
Told on Longway. I told on Durk. I told on whatever when the feds came. I told everything, cuz on 6-7, not a lick of paperwork ever said my name.
And that's some wild shit. It just be guilty by association. But like a nigga said, ain't that many coincidences out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you finna keep popping up around all these people that keep on getting bagged by the feds and shit. Like, what's going on?
Not one of my arrests have you not been able to follow the whole case, man. You know what I mean? I'm that nigga that y'all love to hate, nigga. Oh, hood, just like Osama, man. Oh, the dead homies, man. You know what I mean? I'm the Dalai Lama nigga that you love to hate. Yeah. But y'all playing with the right one. Cause with me my whole life, I've been fucking over these niggas. I've been giving these niggas a run for their money, nigga, on hood. Whether I was broke or rich, I always been, nigga, one of the most popular everywhere I was at, nigga. I been that nigga. On the hood, I'm used to this. But nigga ain't talking my language, my nigga stop talking, nigga.
Yeah, y'all know what it mean when I press that button right there. Pause. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Y'all don't forget to check out the Family TV, another Washingtonian. He a Northeast nigga. I'm a Southside nigga. It is what it is. I appreciate the work that you do. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and already call the TV. Yeah, Mo. Catch me next time.